briefly. I think the first is to come back to what David said right at the beginning, is that, and Patrick alluded to in his question, a week before the autumn statement, we are looking at some really, really hard choices. And we need to look where we can make those choices in a way which is going to be sustainable for the long term and not just sustainable for tomorrow. And one thing that struck me on this work, Carol Black's great work on the cost of ill health in the working age population, estimated the cost just to the exchequer, leave out individuals, employers, etc., or as about £70 billion a year, about the equivalent to the entire structural deficit we're trying to address. Now, no one's believing that you can eliminate all illness among the working age population, but you can do a huge amount about mental health, back pain, a variety of other things, and that should be as important as our kind of fiscal strategy as where do we take some money out of the system. I think the second reflection I have is that the debate we have had from the floor and from Louise and from Lucy has absolutely shown how we need to combine kick down the front door passion with looking at the system architectures and the infrastructure that we create. And we cannot create an early action society without both that passion and that architecture. And the triple bottom line a year ago really summed that up. And this report is more about the architecture. And some of you who are passionate people will find it a little bit dry. But as a system architect in the past, trying to become passionate, I would say it is important. Just think about the debate we are having because we are quantifying the financial deficit. It's in the newspapers, it's driving policy. Every time it goes up, it's counted. Is anybody counting the social liabilities which are being created at the same time? Is anybody trading off one against the other? It's not there because we are not bringing that sort of rigour in the way that we are thinking about the social. And so we need people who bring that geekiness with that rigour, with that passion to make it work. So I think it's all of us worth reflecting on David's challenge, that we should go back to our organisations and say, how can we individually take a 10-year vision and apply a 10-year test? We also need to recognise that the coalition to create an early action society will be between the evangelists, the social entrepreneurs, and the architectural geeks.